Hey guys, it's me again, and we are done with week 2 of quarantine. Yay! For me, this week was about building and getting a routine in place, and I think I really like the routine I have started. For the most part, I'm doing my classwork in the morning after I eat breakfast, and then I relax a little during lunch, and then I do a little bit of exercise. As the weather allows. Sometimes that gets flipped a little bit if I know rain's gonna be coming in the afternoon, or if rain has come and it's really wet out and I want to wait for it to dry a little. But I think one of the big things that I've learned, especially this week, but since this has started, is that I've put on some pounds and I need to get them off. But I'm pretty sure that's kind of a thing with everybody. Winter weight. For me personally, what I'm doing is I have picked up color guard again. I did that my senior year of high school and I absolutely loved it. And in fact, after I graduated high school, for my birthday, my grandparents gave me money because, it was a big birthday and everything. And I went out and bought myself a flag with a pole and everything. It's a little bit shorter than the one that I used in high school, but, it's a flag and it's a pole and it's fun. I'm not doing very good because it's been like 4 or 5 years since I was spinning with high school, but it's ease back into it. I'm doing 10 to 15 minutes, mostly 10, taking some breaks between songs and things like that, but it's working so far. Another thing I'm doing is I'm taking a certain pupper who's laying over here for walks. For both of us, he's put on some weight, I put on some weight. It's a good way to get some weight off for both of us. We started on Wednesday, and I was really happy that we kept the track record that we had before last summer, I think it was. I don't remember for sure. But we were doing about a mile in less than 20 minutes, and we kept that, and I was really happy about that because I was worried that it was going to be like 25 minutes and we only did 3/4 of a mile type of thing. But no, we did a little less than a mile in like 17 minutes, something like that. But we have kept that momentum going, which I really like. Today, for the first time, we did a mile and a half, a little bit less than, and it took a little bit less than a half hour, so we've got some work to do on that one, but we'll get there. On another side, my parents love them dearly, understandably so, are being really strict on the staying inside quarantine aspect of all of this, which I get. But on the flip side to that, I'm starting to go a little, just a little stir crazy. I think everybody is. I can feel it. But I understand that it's for safety and that we need to. I'm also getting a little bummed that said pupper has, as weather is changing, has decided to not sleep on the bed as much because he has a very thick coat and he doesn't like getting hot. I don't think anybody really does. But yeah. On another note, my boss called me on Friday. She was mostly just checking in, but one of the families at Evergreen need a little extra help. They both work in the medical field, and they are both having a shift change, which really kind of sucks, because I think If I remember right, they're both going on 12-12 or 12-hour shifts or whatever the verbiage for that is. I don't remember. But that means that they need a little bit extra help with the kids. The problem for me comes in, and if I decide to do this, I don't know where I'm gonna live, basically. Because I can't stay home. You know, both my parents have a level of diabetes, and they both have other underlying things that make the coronavirus a little extra, I don't want to say scary necessarily, but just a little more, you know. My dad did have the idea that I could stay at my grandparents' house, or my grandparents' condo, while they are out of town, or out of state. They're the winter birds. They go down to Florida. But, you know, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know that I would do very good living at home alone. You know, I don't like being alone. I never have. You know, I don't mind doing a week and a half. But if I did this, I would be all alone by myself in their condo with nobody, not even my dog. So I don't know. I also kind of like being in the safety of the little bubble that my mom and my dad and I have built. But, you know, on the flip side, I miss going out and doing things. You know, I really do kind of miss my personal world before the coronavirus came in. You know, I miss going to work, and I miss school, which is kind of funny to say. I miss campus. You know, I went to a really pretty campus. And I miss my classmates, and I miss driving around, and I miss doing things, and especially miss doing things with my boyfriend, which I said last time. But, you know, everybody has been saying it, and it is true. This too shall pass. And it will. It just might be a while. On a positive note for me personally, I'm an amateur writer. I have a couple short stories that I have written. Nothing's officially published or anything like that. But my first official novel that I had to write for a novel writing class that I took at one of my local community colleges, was a really good class, and I had to write a 50,000 word novel. And said novel, I have the official first draft printed and edited and in a binder. And I was going to bring it in and show you guys, but it's out in one of the other rooms, so I'll have to remember to bring that in for next time. You know, I know in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of a small little woo, but it's a big woo for me, personally, because, excuse me, because one of my big dreams has always been to be an author, and I am taking steps to that. You know, my sister, who is one of the inspirations for my novel, is doing an edit, and one of my really good friends from high school is doing an edit. So I'm excited about the prospect of actually getting it done and, you know, publishing it and things like that. You know, I'm excited about this. You know, I think that's it, really. I just miss the world. I am happy for all of the positive things that are coming about, because we are all having to stay inside, like all of the animals coming back into Italy's canals and the clear water and everything like that. But I miss the world. I miss doing things. I miss the people in my life. So I don't know. That's just me. I hope everybody is having a good day, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.